We are under the light. Standing in, Sasaki. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So striding in, Sasaki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it.
Come on, run it out,
and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Sasaki. He's rolled into ground outs a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Fouled off. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Sasaki. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
In the air, out to right. Betts is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Phils put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. William Key gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Stepping in, Sasaki. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
86.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sasaki. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Ready now, Sasaki. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone!
Well, D-Row, you know they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBI.
Digging in, Sasaki. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Next up for New York, Sasaki, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th. 10-4 the final in this game. New York posted 15 total hits in the ball game. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It'll be Conquest Baseball action this evening between the Lions and the Rangers. Here's Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Florida,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Seared down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with 1 away.
Rizzo.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. He chases out of the zone. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Andrus.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Andrus is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Grounder down the line at third. Machado has it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Here's Joey Gallo now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna.
Leading off for the Lions, the center field.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Acuna Jr.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Heading out toward shallow right. Chu giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Chu. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Juan Soto.
Line drive to center field. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Amir Garrett, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Leading off.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Really
struck him out.
Calhoun.
Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
The catcher, Robinson.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Batting good.
Plate now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch on its way. Todd Frazier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Javier Baez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Riding in, Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harper.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And quickly, there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he rips it on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is... Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
The right fielder.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9.
Hit in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He pulls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another.
A swing and a miss. Luke Farrell, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Farrell.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuña Jr. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. Guzman over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Andrus. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Santana retreats to the track, and he'll put this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Danny Santana. And he fouls this one off. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Up next,
so he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Danny Santana becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Yordan Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yordan Alvarez.
Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a stop. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line drive to center field. Santana is there. 2 gone. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. And the throw from shallow right in time at first. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And it's fouled away. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Anthony.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Liner toward right center. Chu moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Acuna, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder to the track. Gone! At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
And a bouncing ball, foul. No hits to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Jesse Chavez, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Jesse.
Here's Carlos Correa now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is going to have room out there as
leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Hunter Cole will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22.
And that misses, ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Number 1.
Fouled off.
Shortstop, Elvis.
And it's taken. Now it's 0-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Lions rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Here's Javier Baez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Florida.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Javier Baez.
No balls and one strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Brantley. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Giancarlo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Back goes Springer. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Number 13.
There's a high pop-up. Correa is there. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the second base.
Hit to third. Machado is there.
Altuve.
And there's 1 down now. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Third. The left fielder.
Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Brantley. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting 7, the catcher.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, a diving stop on to first, and they turn the double play. At the plate, Carlos Correa will work on keeping this top of the second alive. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here it comes. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. What a play. Last half of the second set to go. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that will let that pitch go by.
Strike 2. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The right fielder, Michael.
This is skied into short left center. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Chopper to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Soto.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning. And that brings up Javi Baez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He singled to open up the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Brantley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The relay throw on to first, a double play. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Mariano Rivera, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Now pitching.
This is pulled into right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Up next for the Astros.
At the plate, George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the corner and slicing foul. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Drilled to first. On to first, and that's your ball game. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Florida jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's coming. Here's Javier Baez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Florida.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Harper.
And now pitch on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Gurriel scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo.
Number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Altuve.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
I got 2-1 to count.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And the pitch.
The center fielder.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Springer brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards him, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Batting fourth.
He's set. Here it comes.
Baseman, Alex.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Baez has it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Batting seven. The catcher.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One ball, one strike to count. Machado, the runner at first with two gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he popped him up. Bregman just to the left of the mound. And that's the third out. Here's Carlos Correa now. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Michael Brantley.
Batting fifth. The right
and
field.
It's fouled away.
Michael.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Turned on down the line. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee, or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting eight.
Here comes the first pitch.
Catcher.
Martin Maldonado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he will apply the tag himself in the top of the third set to get underway. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Carlos Correa. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a bullet down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Juan Soto will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Nobody out, runner on first. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. They'll be looking for something who could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Bullet back up the middle, but right there is the second base. Mariano Rivera enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Josh Reddick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Right there for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Lions led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Afternoon baseball. And that brings up Javi Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the
first
Lions,
pitch of the at-bat.
the shortstop, Javier.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Pitch out, nothing doing. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone.
Anthony.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the other way out toward right field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And they're runners at the corners now.
Ronald Acuna.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this in. Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's Byron Buxton now. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Buxton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, and one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right
there. And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gary
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Juan Soto.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Soto isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Kepler looks up. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Fernando Romero, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 77.
Acuna digs in now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. And in steps Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Line to the right side. Cruz is there to put it away. Dylan Betances gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat.
Max Kepler.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one.
Got him looking, and that'll... New inning set to get underway, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Yordan Alvarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Bullet back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
The batter,
Trey Turner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. At the plate now, Javier Baez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. In now, Bryce Harper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Runner's back. Here comes the first pitch. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a pickoff play at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back safely. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And yet another throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. And no surprise, a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And still one more throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. And the runner's breaking for third. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Lee Smith, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Smith is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Lions jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's. And that brings up Javi Baez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Lions.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Yes, he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Batting 4th, the left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Springer is there. Let's see if they test it. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
The center fielder.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Altuve.
High in the air down the right field line.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, George Springer. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Altuve gets his lead at first, nobody out. Back in standing. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Over to first, Cole, and a dive, but he's back in there. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yordan Alvarez.
As a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Batting fourth, The third baseman.
Full sets. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. He struck him out. And second inning set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny.
And the pitch.
Machado.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes Brantley. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
1-1 the count. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Fouled off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fouled away. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Soto.
Lays off 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1, here it is. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And Brantley will make the catch. Amir Garrett, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Amir Garrett.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Garrett is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And he'll step on the... Brian Abreu, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't easy.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And right into the shift. Bregman has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Afternoon. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
For the line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Javier.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Temperature at game time here today, a very hot 97 degrees at first pitch. 3-0 to him now. Now the pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second.
Digging in, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's fouled away. Baez on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, runner back safely. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play.
That is third.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Giancarlo Stanton would be next. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Batting second, the center fielder,
George Springer, the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Here's the 2-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Acuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. From the stretch.
No left field.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
From
the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. This is line to left. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. We'll go to Correa for the force, and that... All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high, and it's 3-0. This is popped up. Gurriel takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He set the 2-2. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder Michael Brantley fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Swing and a miss. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Juan Soto.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Altuve calls for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. MLB The Show. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Javier.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Rizzo.
Into the corner and slicing foul. As a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna on the run. He's got it. A great running play. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Fouled away.
Ozzie Albies.
The 0-1 delivery. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he got him. So the base is empty here with 1 away.
And
that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now another 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper will reach out with one hand to make. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny
in there for strike one. Hit in the air out to left field. Ozuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. One out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Skied into straightaway right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number two. Yordan Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yordan Alvarez.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Bryce Harper now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Line drive to center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Taken.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out. Jansen's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Tyler.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he's all set for the start of the inning. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Got him. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in once again, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Braves,
Mariano Rivera, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First delivery to him on the way.
Now pitching, Mariano Rivera.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Duvall is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. 0-1 the count. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
So we got him swinging. Ender Inciarte becomes out number 2 this inning. On the move is Harper, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Florida. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we bring you conquest baseball action between the Lions and the Astros. And that brings up Javi Baez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Javier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes to start his afternoon. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And Alvarez will be there for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Rizzo
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And that misses. 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. George Springer the next to hit.
The center
First
fielder.
pitch coming. Here it is.
George Springer.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Alvarez.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Throw into second.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder, Alex Bregman. He's set the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch, and that is second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he fouls this one off. Greinke, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Misses, ball 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
That is fair.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ground ball foul down the left side. Set to deliver the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Springer will tuck this one into bottom of the inning now. And stepping in the long ball threat, Carlos Correa. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Gurriel.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Gary Sanchez
just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, Juan Soto.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. He flied out leading off the ball game. 0-1 count and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch. Mariano Rivera, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Rivera
just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit to short. There's Baez. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. Josh Reddick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Fouled off. Fouled away. Ready with the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The second baseman.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Altuve takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he just...
Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Now batting.
Here's George
the
Springer.
center fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The stronghold